The Sonoran Desert, a beautiful backdrop for our daily lives. But what if you had to survive on what's growing out there?
It's our big story at 6. I'm Rachel Cole alongside Joe Dana in for Caribe and Mark. Now, according to the United Nations study, we may all be eating cactus in the future. The UN saying the prickly pear cactus is a perfect plant to deal with food shortages due to climate change.
Team 12's William Pitts shows us how the cactus could save the world.
Chef Julio Mata knows his nopales. Cleaned, chopped, cooked.
You have the nopales, some chopped jalapenos, we'll add some tomatoes, little fresh herbs.
And stuck in a taco.
You want to leave a little bit of texture. Eventually it's going to be about the only foods that we're going to have with all this global warming and everything.
The UN Agriculture Commission says soon everyone could be eating nopales because there may not be much else left. You don't see nopales on many restaurant menus.
You see it on the side of the road, you don't think about, okay, you can eat this.
Because nopales is cactus.
You can break it very easily.
The prickly pear cactus. And as parts of the earth get hotter, the crops we're used to aren't going to grow. That's where the prickly pear comes in.
They are adapted to survive with low amounts of water. They are able to store the water on the tissue, the succulents.
Raul Puente from the Desert Botanical Garden has made prickly pear his life for more than 20 years. He says it's already a cash crop in Mexico.
10 million acres of plantation, prickly pear plantations, and they are very easy to get started.
It's drought resistant, grows almost everywhere. You can eat almost every part of it. It produces fruit. You can even juice it. It just hasn't caught on much in the U.S., even here in the Southwest. Yeah. I've lived in Arizona almost my whole life, and I had never even had it. Never really wanted to. After all, there's no meat. What's the point?
See, you're eating healthy stuff, that's all you eat.
But cooked well, it's actually really good. Chef Julio believes the prickly pear's time is coming.
I think eventually, with everything that's going on, I think eventually we'll get there.
I'm nervous.
All right, you've never had it before.
No.
Joe, you've never had it before. Go ahead. I brought
Wait.
some straight from Barrio Queen. There you go. I'll even join the party. Hold on.
Are other, I don't want to ask you with your mouth full, but are other restaurants or organizations incorporating the prickly pear that you've learned of, or is it still pretty rare?
There are a lot of places where you can get nopales on the menu. By far the most popular, though, is got to be the prickly pear margarita. So it is getting incorporated. It's just in totally different ways. So.
It's
exactly
good.
for the food emergency.
You're just asking what it tastes like. It kind of tastes like maybe a seasoned cucumber, like as far as texture. So
it's got a little bite to it.
Or
But
squash or something that's cooked, that same type
like
of
that.
texture, but not bad.
I like it.
You can't go wrong with a taco either.
But here's my question for you. Could you survive on this alone?
Sure. I like depriving myself.
You'd be like,
of things.
yeah.
All right,
Protein.
fascinating stuff.
Very good.
Thanks a lot,
Thanks,
Will.